Okay, good day everyone. Welcome to the LFX online tutorial. This is Master Jaffe taking you. Today we'll be dealing on fraction and decimal. Now, what's a fraction? A fraction is a representation of integers, whereby integers will be arranged in this form. Let's say integer A divided by integer B. The integer up is regarded as the numerator, while the integer down is regarded as the denominator. Now, what are integers? Integers are whole numbers. So let's say integers like 2 over and another whole number, let's say 5. So this is a fraction. Now, we have several types of fractions. We have the proper fraction. We also have the improper fraction. Yeah, so the proper fraction is a type of fraction whereby the integer up is lower than the integer down, which is regarded as the denominator. So let's say, for example, we have integer up, that's the numerator, as 3, and having the denominator as probably 7. This is a proper fraction. Why? Because the denominator is greater than the numerator. It's proper in the right sense because the number below can actually carry the number above. So we have other examples, you can think of them. Let's say 5 over 11 and more. So improper fraction. Improper fraction is when it is not done properly. For instance, having a larger number up and a lower number down. So for instance, 19 over 2. So this is an improper fraction. We have other examples of improper fraction, as many as you can list. So those are improper fractions when the numerator is greater than the denominator. And improper fraction leads us to a mixed fraction. A mixed fraction is when we convert this improper fraction to both an integer and a proper fraction. So let's convert this. Let's say 19 over 2 gives us 9, because 2 in 19 is, we go 9 times, remaining 1 over 2. So this is an integer, while this is a proper fraction. So let's go to what we call equivalence of fraction, or equivalence fraction. Equivalence fraction is a situation whereby we have integer A over B, when broken down gives us a lower term, which when broken down, meaning they have similar factors. Let's say, for instance, we have 15 over 30. 15 over 30 is a fraction, and when 15 over 30 is being broken down, can further give us 1 over 2. 15 over 30 is an equivalent fraction of 1 over 2 because they have similar factors in them. So this is an example of equivalence fraction. So yeah, fraction, like every other type of operation in mathematics, carry out the same mathematical procedures like addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, and so on, parentheses, orders, and so on. So let's see addition and subtraction of fraction. Addition and subtraction of fraction. Now, in the addition and subtraction of fraction, we make sure we consider the denominator. Make sure the denominator are the same before the operation can be carried out, because every fraction are distinct to itself, as every number are also distinct to their self. Let's say 3 over 5. We have to add 3 over 5 with, let's say 1 over 7. 3 over 5 with 1 over 7. 3 over 5 is a unique fraction of its own, and 1 over 7 is also a unique fraction of its own. So before this operation can be carried out, we make sure they have similar denominator. When they have similar denominator, it means the fractions are now the same and the operation can now be carried out. And the only way we can make them have similar denominator is by finding the lowest common multiple of these numbers. That is the LCM. So let me quickly do a quick breakdown for those who have forgotten LCM. Now we have 15 over 15/7 here. So let's say what number can go here? Let's say 5. 5 here will give us 1. 5 and 7 will not go. We write down the 7. Then what number goes? 7. 7 here gives us 1, and 7 here gives us 1. So the factors are 5 times 7, and 5 times 7 is 35. So the lowest common multiple between 5 and 7 is 35. So we have 35 here. So let's carry on. 5 in 35, 5 in 35 will give us 7. So that 7 we have, we multiply it with the numerator of 5, this fraction. So that 7 will be giving us 7 times 3, that is 21. Let me take that again. 5 in 35 is 7. 7 times 3, 21. 7 in 35, 5. 1 times 5 is 5. So we complete the operation, we having 26 over 35. We have successfully added this fraction. 3 over 5 and 1 over 7 gives us 26 over 35. Let's take another operation. Let's say subtraction. Let's say we have 2 here, and probably we have 3 here. And let's say we have 1 over 7 too. Then we are subtracting. Okay, let's give this 24. Okay, I know why. This gives us 28. And we have here 13. We have 28, then 13. So why I'm writing out this operation is so that those who can operate LCM, you need to know how to do that very, very fast as possible. Now, I'll be taking out that LCM one more time, because subsequent times in questions like this, you'll be needing the knowledge of LCM. So let's say we carry out LCM of 28 and 7. So we look for a common factor that goes in them. That's 7. 7 here gives us 4. And 7 here will give us 1. So another factor that will go is 4. 4 here gives us 1. And 4 here gives us 1. The essence of this slow procedure is to make sure you understand that LCM is compulsory in this calculation. So we have 7 times 4 to give us 28. So 28 in 28 here will give us 1, and 1 times 13 is 13, minus 7 in 28 will give us 4. 4 times 1 is 4. So we have 13 minus 4. And 13 minus 4 is what? It's 9 over 28. So that's how to carry out addition and subtraction operation with fraction. So we have multiplication and division. Multiplication and division of fraction. Okay, it's same procedure, just a little twitch in the regular one. For instance, let's say we have 2 over 3 to multiply 5 over 7 here. So what we do is multiply the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. That's how it's done. Simple. 2 times 5 will give us 10 over 3 times 7 to give us 21. Simple. Okay, another example, 1 over 3 times 4 over 5. Let's take that again. 1 times 4 gives us what? 4. 3 times 5 gives us 15. As simple as that. Now, if you are asked to divide, let's say you are asked to divide 3 over 9. Okay, let's say 3 over 11 divided by divided by 9 over 21. 3 over 11 divided by 9 over 21. So what do we do here? In the operation of division of a fraction, we all know that an inverse is 1 over that number, or turning it upside down. So in the operation of division of fraction, division is the inverse of multiplication. Division is the inverse of multiplication. Let's say we have A times B. A divided by B. So and we're having to carry out this division operation. It is A times the inverse of B, which is 1 over B. A times the inverse of B, which is 1 over B. So let's carry out that here. Now the inverse of this, you can see when that division sign changes to multiplication, it turns this B upside down. B is always over 1. So what happened here is that B turned upside down to become 1 over B. Every number and every integer is always over 1. Every integer is always over 1. So multiplication sign changes, the division sign changes it to what? 1 over B, bringing the 1 beneath up. So the same thing will be carried here. Since this is already an established fraction, 21 will be turned upside down and we'll be having 3 over 11 times 21 over 9. So this activity I just carried out here now, switching this up, will be done over and over again in several questions where division appear. That's why it was emphatically explained. When you want to carry out division operation, you change it to multiplication by turning this one upside down to have 21 over 9. Now let's carry out that operation. Now we have multiplication here. Just like we did in multiplication, we multiply the numerator times the numerator. It gives us what? 21 times 3 is what? 63 over 11 times 9 is 99. We are done. We can further break it down to equivalent fraction or the least fraction possible. We could also do that from here. Yeah, in the cases where there are common factors in the numerator and denominator. So we have 3 here, 1, and 3 here, 3. So we'll be having what? 1 times 21 to give us 21 over 11 times 3 to give us 33. So this has also been further broken down. Let's say we have the common factor here too. Common factor here in the numerator and the denominator is 3. 3 in 63 is 21, and 3 in 99 is 33. So we have just carried out multiplication and division operation. Before we take a JAMB standard question, I have just explained addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. These are operations, but when these operations are all joined together, you don't carry them out randomly. There's an order in which these operations are being carried out, and that order is known generally as BODMAS. So when we are given several operations to carry out, probably addition, subtraction, brackets, off, and the rest, there is an order to carry that out, and that order is known as BODMAS, where B is a bracket, O is off or order, D is division, M multiplication, A addition, and S subtraction. So let's see, take that one angle, BODMAS. Let's say we're given a question, probably 12 minus 8 divided by 2 plus 3 times 5. Okay, next 5 seconds, what would this be? Yes, most of you would have gotten 25 because you just forgot the instruction I gave. Why those who take notes will realize that the answer will not be 25, that 25 is wrong. So what's the thing? For those who got 25, this is the thing they did. They started solving from the left to the right, because they had 12 minus 8, they had 4. 4 divided by 2, they did 2 plus 3, 5, and 5 times 5, 25, which is wrong if you don't follow the operation BODMAS. Now, BODMAS says that we will find our bracket first. There's no bracket here, so we go to off. There is no off operation here. We go to division. Okay, BODMAS said we should divide first. You see that? We should divide first. So we'll be having 12. So 8 divided by 12 will be giving us minus 4 plus 3 times 5. Okay, the next thing BODMAS said we should do is to multiply. So we have 3 times 5 here, giving us 15 plus minus 4, 12. And the next thing BODMAS said we should do is what? Add. So we can take the addition and subtraction operation at the same time, but let's follow the rule. So we're having 12 minus 4 plus 15 will give us 11. That's plus 11. And 12 plus 11 is 23. See that? So when you follow BODMAS, you accurately get the answer, not 25. So let's take fraction questions. Okay, let's say we're given this question and we're asked to solve it. Now, what we are going to do is BODMAS says we should start from the bracket. So we have bracket here. We simplify the bracket. To simplify the bracket, meaning we will solve everything in the bracket so that there will be only single fraction left and the bracket will disappear. So, but before you solve, anytime you have questions like this expressed in mixed fraction, please quickly convert them to improper fraction so that it will ease your solving. So when we have 2 over 3, the way to convert that, we're having 2 times 5 to give us 10. We use this 5 to multiply the integer to give us 10, and 10 plus 3 is what? 13 over 5. So this is 13 over 5. And here it will be giving us what? Good. It will be giving us 5 over 3. It will be giving us 5 over 3. So now let's solve the operation. Inside the brackets, we are asked to add. So to add, remember we have to find the LCM. So if you still remember the process of finding the LCM, you know that the answer for the denominator will be what? 15. 5 and 15 will giving us 3. And 3 times 13 will giving us what? 39. Plus 3 and 15 is what? 5. And 5 times 2 is what? 10. So here simplified will be what? 39 plus 10 is 49 over 15. So when we simplify this totally, we'll be having 49 over 15. And the bracket disappears. We have resolved the bracket. Now the next thing is to follow the BODMAS. BODMAS says when we are done with brackets, we should go to off operation. Do we have off there? Yes. Yeah. So we solve for off. Off are operated in form of multiplication. So we multiply the numerator. We'll be having 49 over 15 times 5 over 7 times 5 over 3. Now off this, that will be multiplying this times this. 5 times 1 is 5. 4 times 8 is 32. So this is 5 over 32. So the next thing BODMAS say we should do is to look for our multiplication, our division. Our division, we have division here. Remember the rule of division. Division is an inverse of multiplication. So we have to quickly find the inverse of this. So we are having 49. The inverse of this, to change it to multiplication, is just simply turning this upside down. So we'll be having what? Times 32 over 5. Remember the rule, when you turn it upside down, it becomes multiplication. The next thing BODMAS say we should do is to then what? Multiply. So we have multiplication operation here, multiplication operation here too. So we multiply So remember I said when you have common factor at the numerator and the denominator, you cut it down immediately. So you'll be having what? So we multiply the remaining factor left. 1 times 49 will give us 49 over 3 times 7 will give us 21 minus the minus, this is it here, minus, so we have just multiplied this as BODMAS said we should do, and 1 times 32 gives us 32 over 3 times 1 gives us 3. We have just simplified this to this, and the last operation there is what? Subtraction. So we can subtract now. To subtract this, we have 49 over 21 minus 32 over 3. Remember, we have to find the LCM. I said it, when you are operating addition and subtraction, they must have similar denominator. So that is the essence of finding the LCM. And when you have 21 and 3, find the LCM quickly, 5 seconds. Correct, your LCM is 21. So 21 here gives us 1. 21 in 21 is 1, and the 1 times 49 is 49. 7 in 21 is, and 3 in 21 is 7. 7 times 32 is what? Yeah, 224. Yeah, 224. Okay, so we subtract. So let's subtract 224 from 49. That is 49 minus 224. We'll be having what? Okay, 49 minus 224 gives us 15, 14, 6, 14, 9, 1, 5. And we'll be having 21 minus 4, that is 16, 17, 175 over 21. So we have minus 175 over 21. We have just simplified this expression. Simple and short. When you repeat the video over and over again, you'll be able to understand that. So take this IQ test and drop your answer on the comment section in the YouTube channel. Okay, drop your answer in the YouTube section, in the comment section.